am very excited to be here tonight. My name is Tom Yanka, and I have the honor of being the conductor of the Harwich Town Band. This is our first concert since December of 2019, and boy, have we missed you. It has been 566 days since our last performance, and we are thrilled that you are with us tonight, especially to celebrate America's 245th birthday, also known as Independence Day. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret. This is also my first concert as the conductor of the Harwich Town Band. I promise to do my best, but I have some really big shoes to fill. Maestro Peter H. Cobb led the band for nearly 15 years, starting in 2006 until he retired in 2019. He couldn't be here tonight, but he sends his best to all of you, both the audience and the musicians alike. So let's give a nice round of applause for Peter Cobb. Now, I don't know who knows the history of the Harwich Town Band, but it was started in 1975 with a simple advertisement in the local newspaper. The first conductor was Anthony Stevens, and the band's first performance was on a horse-drawn hay wagon in the Harwich Town 4th of July parade, back when the town used to have their own parades. We have some great pictures of that. Someday I'll blow them up and ring them. There were 25 musicians, and right now we have grown to about 40. So we're doing pretty well, I think. During the past 46 years, we've played at the Harwich Mariners baseball game, the Harwich Dennis Rotary Club air show at the Barnstable Municipal Airport, the opening of the new fire station, which was so long ago that that fire station has already been taken down and there's a new one. We were also at the opening of the new post office in East Harwich, the March of Dimes Telethon, the Dennis Village Improvement Society gazebo, the Harwich Historical Society, 37 Cape Cod Technical High School graduations, the Monomoy High School graduation parade, many, many Cranberry Festival parades, as well as a holiday concert event every year since we've been in existence. Now tonight we've got some wonderful music for you. There's going to be quite a few patriotic pieces. We have songs from some of your favorite movies and your favorite musicals. We even have a march around for children of all ages, both the young and the young at heart. We'll be passing out small American flags, then that will help you march around, and I don't want anyone to be shy. So when I call you up, I want as many people as possible. So let's start tonight's concert with a piece that's very appropriate. It's sort of our theme song. It's called Strike Up the Band. Our next song was written by George M. Cohen. It's a march that is also a tribute to the flag of the United States. Written in 1906 for a Broadway show called George Washington Jr., it was first played at the Herald Square Theater in New York City and became the very first song to sell 1 million copies of sheet music. If you know the words, I want you to feel free to sing along. Here are some of the lyrics. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue, and there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on the... All right, you guys, I want to hear you. I'm going to be looking that way, but I'm going to be listening this way. Here's your grand old flag. The song was originally sung by one of Broadway's most favorite actresses, Ethel Merman. The show was called Gypsy, which debuted in 1959, and it had 8 Tony nominations. And you know how many it won? None. Not a one. But this show is so beloved that it was made into a movie in 1962, as well as having Broadway and West End revivals in 1974, 1989, 1993, 2003, 2008, 2015, and finally it won the Laurence Olivier Award for Best Revival in 2016. It's about time. So we've decided to revive one of its most popular songs. Here's Everything's Coming Up Roses. Very patriotic person. I live just down the street and around the corner in Harwich Center, and I have an American flag painted on the side of my house. And right now there's also a painted Uncle Sam on the front door. My poor father, who I lived with, gets to see me do all these crazy things. ever go the first house on the right on 124, it's me. So anyways, our next song is also very patriotic. It was written by Irving Berlin in 1918. It's a song of peace, and it was introduced on Armistice Day in 1938, being sung by the great Kate Smith on her hugely popular radio program. Irving Berlin gave the royalties of this song to the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America. And to date, the proceeds have raised more than $50 million, because that's how popular this song is. It starts out with the following lyrics. While the storm clouds gather, far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. Please listen to God Bless America, and feel free to sing along. Anyone ever heard of Mary Poppins? Oh, yeah. Mary Poppins, yes. She is a marvelous character from a series of 8 children's books. Her story was made into a musical in 2006, but originally it was made into a wonderful movie in 1964, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. In fact, there is even a new movie called Mary Poppins Returns, which opened on Christmas Day of 2018. Now, on a side note, for those of you who like to know these things, Christmas is only 179 days away. But I digress. We hope you enjoy our next medley. It's called Selections from Mary Poppins. Now, our next song is a tribute to one of the all-time great American singers, Clara Ann Fowler. And you're like, who's Clara Ann Fowler? Well, she has a very, very different stage name. She's also known as the Singing Rage, Miss Hattie Page. Now, we're going to play one of her favorite songs tonight. It's Not Old Cape Cod. That'll be later in the summer. So that'll be a chance for you guys to come back to hear us play Old Cape Cod. But we're going to play one of her favorites. It's from 1956. I encourage you to stand up and dance. If you'd like, this is a waltz. If you have a partner or a wife, a husband, a kid, a friend, if they'd like to dance, just stand up and do this nice slow waltz. It's called Allegheny Moon. Our next song is a wonderful piece that is meaningful, especially to those who live on Cape Cod and by the sea. It's based on Psalm 107 and was originally written as a British hymn in 1860. It has many different names, such as Eternal Father, Strong to Save, as well as For Those in Peril on the Sea. But we call it simply the Navy Hymn, and we are dedicating it tonight to all those who have served, lived, or died at sea, as well as all of our veterans. We thank you so much. We are very grateful to you. Here is the Navy Hymn. And I want to thank Paul Mon, our soloist on trumpet. He is a retired Navy veteran. He is from Sudbury, Massachusetts. He is a member of the Concord Symphonic Concert Band, and we are so happy to have him join us in Harwich, where he summers at his nice summer home right here. So thank you so much, Paul. It was just beautiful. Now we'd like a low brass section. These instruments that are included are euphoniums, baritones, tubas, and trombones. We have a very impressive low brass section here in Harwich with 8 musicians. We have 3 tubas, 3 trombones, and a euphonium and a baritone. So this is one of my favorite songs. It's a march, and it's called Them Faces. Fun yet? All right. Well, let's have another hand for this amazing group of musicians, the Harwich Town Band. It is time for our march around, so I want everyone to come down here. We're going to do a march around the bandstand. So come on up. My friend Beverly DiPolo is going to hand out little American flags that you can hold on and you can wave. You're going to follow Beverly around. So don't be shy, everyone. It can be kids. Hey, Mark, come on up. Look at this hat, people. Nice. Come on down. Who else? Come on. Don't be shy. Bring your pets.
Get up there.
Hey, thanks. Hey, all righty. Come on up. Our flute player, but she's going to lead the march around with Mark. And so Mark, you go up with Beverly and everybody get behind and you're going to go around the bandstand as many times as the music allows. I'm sure you all know what the song is. as everyone's returning to their seats, I want you to know that the members of the band really enjoy being together. This year, we have only had outdoor rehearsals right here in Brooks Park. We started at the beginning of May and have rehearsed every Tuesday evening. We have experienced very cold temperatures, cloudy conditions, lots of wind. At times, we've even endured rain, fog, mist, heat, and way too much sun. But we do it for the love of music and for the love of our little town called Harwich. The musicians in this band come from all over the Cape. We have members from Bourne, Barnstable, Yarmouth, Dennis, Brewster, Chatham, Orleans, Eastham, and of course Harwich. And we are also grateful for the weather conditions that we've had tonight. They're just beautiful. But weather is a simple hardship. During the past year and a half, we have experienced real hardship, loss, and sadness. We have all lost family members, friends, members of our community to this terrible pandemic, and we've lost more than 600,000 Americans. As a tribute, we are going to play a song that we usually play only at the end of August. That's a way to say goodbye to summer and the end of our concert season. This year, we thought it would be appropriate to play it tonight as a tribute to all those who have lost their lives in the past 18 months and to all those first responders that have helped us through this difficult time. This is our way of saying we care. This song is called Ashokan Farewell. that song beautiful. I also want to thank Lonnie Giusetto, who played the beautiful alto sax solo. He and his partner Barbara come all the way from Bourne just to be in the Harwich Town Band. We can't thank them enough. Now, our next piece is an old favorite of concert bands. Every town band that I play in or conduct has a version of this song, including the Sandwich Town Band and the Chatham Band. There are 30 snippets of songs in just 3 minutes. So try to hear them all. They go pretty fast, but don't worry, there will not be a test afterwards. Here's one of my favorites, which isn't a favorite. It's called Instant Concert. We are just about done with our concert. But what 4th of July concert would be complete without the next song? It's the National March of the United States of America, and we have a very special version tonight. We're going to play an extra verse. First, we'll feature our fantastic flute section playing that traditional piccolo flute part. Then, as a treat, Dutch Heel, who plays the tuba, is going to come out and play the piccolo solo on his tuba. It's very exciting. I cannot wait to hear it. So that's about it. We're going to play this next song, and there's one more after this. So thanks for coming, and wait for the piccolo solo. Band is amazing. Thanks, Dutch. That was great. All right. For our final song tonight, we'd ask you to stand for our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Thank you all so much for coming. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's concert. We are here every Tuesday night for the summer, right through August 31st, weather permitting. We've got many more songs to play for you. We hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful week and a safe trip home. Happy Independence Day. Good night, and thank you so much for coming. This is great. Have a wonderful weekend. It will not rain. Just pretend it's not going to rain. So have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.